All right, kids, let's take a walk. Hostas are blooming. The clematis is just about bloomed out. It'll bloom some more. Walk back to the garden. Oh, we could take the path. Get past this construction stuff here, where Sherry's been working on things. Yeah, Annie, this is not a good way to go. We got too much stuff. You still want to go that way? Annie is leading the way over wire fencing and go ahead. There, we got it. We're good. But this side I haven't done anything with up this fence, up this pathway. This side I'm working on. And of course, the chicken yard back there is what it is. That's the chicken run. Garlic. I see garlic scapes on my elephant garlic over there. I only have a few. These are pots of beans, bush beans. And the tomato bed is over there. And there's some potatoes in bags. And over there's a tomato and carrots. And Annie is sniffing the catnip. Dogs like catnip? Yeah, they attract cats and then you can catch them. Yeah. But I've got some things planted here and there. I haven't done a whole lot with this end. Just basically weeding and putting mulch down. Back here, I weeded quite a bit. And I put some strawberries under this apple tree. And I put some strawberries here under the pear tree. And I didn't put anything under the peach trees. And I see I have poke coming up. And then under the cherry tree we have catnip. And those are probably wild strawberries. On this side is an apple tree that came up from seed. And flowers. And ferns. And more flowers. And starts over there. And these are daylilies. Whole bed of daylilies. I planted some peonies along this log. I think they'll look pretty there. And the bean arbor. The beans are growing. They'll be reaching up and grabbing on. Got a little tomato there. Tomato over here. That tomato never has looked too good. I'm not sure what its problem is. Tomatoes there. Over here. More tomatoes. And tomatoes at the end of the beans. One here and one there. And some pepper plants that are right there next to the beans. And they'll be good there. This is all garlic. It's a whole bed of garlic, and they've got scapes too. I guess it's that time. Yeah, because in another month I'll be digging them up. Some nasturtiums growing in this onion bed. This was onions and chives and some garlic chives. I haven't done a whole lot with that. I've got beans planted down here, which they planted themselves. They're coming up. I didn't mean for that to happen. I put moonflowers over that end. And I haven't, well, what did I? I put some purple noodle beans in the ground there. So we'll have purple noodle beans coming up there. You can never have enough beans. This is, I think the berries are just about all dried up. This is a service berry or a, oh, there's another name for it. Saskatoon berry tree. I think that's what that is. And this is a Hansen cherry. Oh, that's a butterfly bush. My bad. I'm not up far enough. This is the Hansen cherry. It's got a couple green cherries on it. Next to the blueberries. That's all blueberries in there. And over there, my heart with heart-shaped planter there that Sherry made me one year for Mother's Day. It's got the spires in it and some creeping phlox. And the bananas definitely multiplied this year. There's quite a few in here, which they're going to shade everything out. But I have lettuce on the other side. I'll show you. I'll walk over there. I have nasturtiums down here. I'm dropping things. And romaine lettuce, which I need to cut and take in. And there's some leaf lettuce back in there. Some red lettuce and green lettuce. And a few cucumbers over there. I've got a lot of cucumbers planted in different places. Tomatoes over here. Peppers. Tomatoes over there. More tomatoes. That bed I haven't decided what to do with. I've got a few coming up from seed there. And got a small tomato plant in that bucket. And tomatoes along this fence. And these are bee's friend coming up. And bunching of onions. And French breakfast radishes haven't popped yet. Tomatoes on down. The other side is all salads. It's all lettuce, radishes, spinach, anything you can think to put in a salad. Onions, a little bit of everything. Peas, and they're blooming. Isn't that pretty? And they're getting peas on them. Right there's some purple peas. And I'm sure there's some green peas down here. So, the more you pick them, the more they have. This bed we haven't done anything with yet. It's a pretty good sized bed. I plan on putting all my starts out there. We've got peas planted along this cattle panel. And a couple of mounds of squash down there. That side, we haven't decided what to do with it, but I think Sam's going to plant some ginseng over there. He's got 50 seeds he can play with. Down through here, we have cucumbers coming up all along this fence. And at the very end are 2 watermelons that popped up. And there's some watermelons on the other side of the fence. Along with Sammy, little Sammy's own personal garden. He's planted tomatoes and different seeds. This is the squash bed. It gets plenty of water. And you can tell this is the wet end and everything's popped up here. The other end, it's just getting started. That one's just got one little leaf coming up. But I'm going to have to get out here and weed around these hills because they are getting weedy. And I planted hollyhocks on the end of this, on each corner of that arch. And they're not up yet. They will be soon. Here's some more blueberries. Oh, wow, this is loaded with blueberries, too. I need to put some netting over that so the birds don't get them. That's comfrey over there. More flowers are in here next to the bananas. But that's, oh, this is kale that I let go to seed. And I'm just waiting for the seeds to dry out. And it's been rainy the last couple of days, so kind of hard to dry them out when it's rainy. That's chicory. Another tomato. More ferns. And back to here. And then we have 2 things of potatoes over here. And some Swiss chard. More lettuce over there. Lots of strawberries over there. And then in here, I haven't even looked at the cabbage and the broccoli. It's got shade cloth on it. I don't even want to look at it. Don't know what's under there. These are walking onions, mint, and starts down here, and then peppers, shade cloth. Gotta have that. And everything's covered up here. Peas over here are about done. You can see them here. And potatoes on the other side that need dirt badly. I don't know what happened to my rhubarb. It looks terrible. I have no clue what's going on with that. This is the asparagus. And that's one of the beds we haven't planted. So, a lot of space, a lot of plants, a lot of work. Probably too much work. Gotta have straw. In the backyard. I never take you in the backyard. I don't know why. Pile of weeds. We have spider plant, spiderwort, whatever it is. And there is a pond back in there. And hostas. It's a mess. Fish mint or whatever. Smells like lemon pledge. But coral bells. There's the pond. And it is gone wild. And the pool, which needs cleaned. And the greenhouse, which has been fixed and fixed and fixed. But it's still functional. Yeah, it's turning into a jungle again in some areas. More strawberries in that one. I've been moving those out. And these are hollyhocks, wild hollyhocks, and irises, and jewelweed. This is a ginkgo biloba tree. There's all kinds of stuff sitting around. That is my compost bin. And there's the carrot bed with the tomato in the center. And that is catnip. That's a bed we're getting ready to plant in. We've got the peas here on both sides with hostas and flowers. And that's pretty much it. It's a big area.